Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna discuss about Harry Kane situation because Manchester United is a fear that they are not able to sign Harry Kane in summer, even though they are trying to sign, even though they are gonna try to sign Harry Kane as a priority one. Okay, so it is a very interesting one because this is coming from the John Cross from the who is a chief football writer from the Mirror. So he says Manchester United fear they are facing a losing battle to land Harry Kane this summer. They see him as the ideal center forward and will not give it, but there is a feeling that it will be very tough and that they may have to make other plans. There is one thing that I want to talk about Manchester United transfer strategy. That is, there wasn't any plan B at all in the past. When you look at the past transfer windows and when you look at the player that we failed to sign, so we've seen so many, it's like so many transfer failed. So for example, right? So when we trying to sign Jadon Sancho, okay, before 2 seasons, he arrived to Manchester United. We spent two entire transfer window to sign Jadon Sancho, right? Summer transfer window. So we trying to sign Jadon Sancho, but it couldn't make it for the first season. Then they don't have a plan B. So they didn't have a plan B. So what did they do? So the fans are demanding they couldn't sign Jadon Sancho. The fans are always pushing. So what did they do is that they signed like a Donny Van de Beek. So Van de Beek is for that time. Van de Beek is absolutely superstar. Okay, he's showing his brilliant performance for Ajax, but you know Van de Beek is not the type of player like a Jadon Sancho. Okay, so we had a Jadon Sancho in our plan. It didn't go out with the plan as a plan, and then they trying to sign. Not even they trying to sign. They sign Donny Van de Beek because the fans are demanding. Because the fan left Donny Van de Beek, but he isn't as much as important for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Why? Because that is not the type of player that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needed a right winger, which is Jadon Sancho at the moment. So that is the type of transfer strategy we've seen so many, the past year, so many years in the past when it came to making a transfer. So right now, so Manchester is facing they're facing as like a losing battle. So they fear they could not sign Harry Kane in the summer, even though they're gonna try and will not give it to sign him. So they may have to make another plan. Of course, you have to make another plan. You never know what's gonna happen, right? You never know what's gonna happen. So when we tried to sign Jadon Sancho, it took only £5 million to add it to sign Jadon Sancho, but they didn't spend that 5 million pounds, and then they let Jadon Sancho go to the another go let Jadon Sancho spend another season in Borussia Dortmund. So you never know what's gonna happen in a future, right? In transfer window. Okay, so and then we can we not sure? We're not sure. We are the only team who's gonna try to sign Harry Kane from Spurs. There are Bayern Munich who needs a complete striker like Harry Kane. Okay, and then we're not sure that Arsenal may not trying to sign a Harry Kane or Real Madrid. So he may be 30, but he have a absolutely wonderful in a quality. So we're not gonna sure. Okay, we are not sure. Can we sign Harry Kane or not? So you have to make a plan B anyway. So I don't know the strategy the Manchester United doing it in the transfer in the past 2 or 3 seasons. I don't get it. So we have to make a plan B. It is gonna be horribly difficult to negotiate with the Tottenham Hotspur to sign Harry Kane because Tottenham Hotspur use Harry Kane image to with like a endorsement or like a sponsor and image rights, because Harry Kane is the only player who have a great image, especially in the UK. So Spa is one of the expensive play for a fan to buy a seat to watch the Spur match. So they have to make a lot of they have to use a lot of Harry Kane images in in like organization in advertisement. So even though we are trying to pay £100 million, it's gonna be very difficult to sign or negotiate with the Tottenham Hotspur, because they are not gonna let Harry Kane go easily. So we may, even if we are very very unfortunate, we might even see that we missed out Harry Kane. So we have to make plan B anyway. Everything we need to have a plan B. So that's what we are talking about. That's what we need to do. So plan B, who's gonna be plan B if we missed out Harry Kane in the summer? So for me, so Manchester United is about to spend like nearly 3 months or a whole entire summer transfer window trying to sign Harry Kane. So if we missed out Harry Kane, we won't get enough time to find and negotiate players like Victor Osimhen, Dusan Vlahovic, or Gonzalo Ramos, who is close to £100 million. So if we missed out Harry Kane after spending an entire summer transfer market, I think the plan B is gonna be like players like a Højlund, which is great movement for like a 20 or 40 million pounds, and Benjamin Sesko, who already have a deal agreed with the Leipzig. He's gonna move to the Leipzig at the end of the season. So we may have to find those kind of low profile players. I think for me, if we spend an entire like a summer transfer window and missed out trying to sign Harry Kane, and then Højlund gonna be great move for Manchester United. We have to learn the lesson from the past. We close to sign Chouameni and we didn't, then he's not superstar. We were close to sign Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, Cody Gakpo, Darwin Nunez, Luis Diaz. There are so many stars, like Caicedo, so Julian Alvarez. There are so many stars who are very close to sign for Manchester United, but we didn't take any action. So we missed out. Now the players are like at least 50 million worth to 150 million. Even Erling Haaland and the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we are very close to sign Erling Haaland. And then like we decided like it's not 20 million for Erling Haaland is too expensive. Now it's 170 million pound, my friend. So Højlund is the great choice. If we missed out Højlund, we're gonna regret it. I'm sure of it. This guy is a physical first, technical. He can run. His pace is amazing, and stay 20. He can improve a lot under Erik ten Hag. So we have to sign Højlund if we missed out Harry Kane in the summer. So what do you think about Harry Kane situation? Do you think we can able to sign or successfully negotiate with the Tottenham Hotspur for Harry Kane? If we missed out Harry Kane, who do you think Manchester United is gonna try to sign in the summer for a striker position? Make sure in the comment below. Thanks for watching, guys.